a few years ago, I would say probably maybe a year and a half ago, I did a video about the status of the matrimonial part in Westchester. And so I want to do a little bit of an update. And maybe instead of status, I'm going to change this to starting a divorce in Westchester Supreme Court. And so my name's Ken Novenstern from Fredman Baken Novenstern, LLP. And I have offices in Mount Kisco and White Plains, New York. And I do a majority of my work in Westchester County, but yesterday was in court in New York County and do appear in Putnam County and Orange County and Rockland County. So let me tell you a little bit more about what's going on in the divorce part in Westchester County right now. If you commence a divorce action, you don't automatically get a court date or a judge assigned to your case. If you commence a divorce action and then you file the paperwork to get a judge assigned, you will very quickly get something back indicating the judge on your case, and you'll get a date, usually 3 to 4 weeks down the road, for the first appearance in your case, which is called a preliminary conference. And in Westchester right now, we have 4 judges in the matrimonial part. Judge Ondrovic, Robert Ondrovic, has been there now for the longest. I think we're talking at least, well, approaching 3+ years. We've got Judge Kerry Fiore, who is new to the part as of January. We have Judge James Heyer, who came into the court, the part a little bit more recently this year. And we have Judge Anar Patel, who came into the part, I think, October of 2022. So we have 4 judges. They each have their own way of proceeding. But when you come in for a preliminary conference, you're expected to have a preliminary conference stipulation and order completed. And the purpose of that document and the purpose of the appearance in large part is to set a calendar or a schedule for the case. So now a little bit of inside baseball. In Westchester County, with the pandemic, my understanding is that the courts became pretty overwhelmed by the number of new cases, and that the judges are working very hard with the court attorneys to work through old cases and to move new cases along. When I would go in for a preliminary conference 2 or 3 years ago, the format of the court system was different. Now, when we go in for a preliminary conference, we see the judge, we have the appearance before the judge, we go through the preliminary conference order and complete it, and usually have it signed off on by the judge, and the parties are expected to have statements of net worth ready to submit to the court at that time. The inside baseball is that the judges are really moving the cases. They're putting shorter schedules, shorter dates on the matters, so that a case that I was in court on in April, we're going back tomorrow to tell the judge, or at least the judge wants to hear, that all of the discovery has been completed, and that if the case isn't settling, that the case is ready to go on to the trial calendar. So the judges are really moving the cases. And we have some excellent judges in the part, but you have to be prepared to move your case. In addition, we have some excellent court attorneys, and I've been dealing with Jordan Silver on behalf of Judge Patel and Danielle Farber on behalf of Judge Ondrovic, and they make themselves available to try and help resolve issues in the case so that you can move your case closer to a settlement or to a settlement and be done with the matter. So that's just a brief outline of what's going on in Westchester Supreme Court with regard to divorces. If you have any questions, my name again is Ken Novenstern. Please give me a call. Take care.